Alright, hello everyone. Golden here. Alright, so I was just thinking, I was like already making a video on like why I hate the Flash so much, but instead I'm just gonna talk about it while on the game. But first I'm gonna just play the game. I'm gonna just talk about a few things already. So my last video I already said on why like some girls that Barry should have been with or he should have been with or like the writers just putting these together and I think it's a very terrible idea and you get the point. So the one girl I think that's literally perfect for Barry Allen to end up being with in the entire series is Caitlin Snow. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's because that in season one, we already have like them basically showing how like they are as friends and already showing signs that they could be capable of being together. And it annoys me very, very much the fact that it does not happen at all. We all have looked into series, watched shows, and wanted two people to be together, but they just end up they try it out, but then if it's good, then they keep being together. But if it's not, then they just end it off. I wanted something like that to happen to Barry Allen, since that's exactly what happened to him. Felt like season one and two, and it's very very annoying to me how they just wanted that to not happen whatsoever. Even though us Snowberry fans really wanted to happen so badly, especially that episode of season one where they basically had a date and it was perfect. We all loved it. But then the writers of the show decides we're gonna go ahead and follow up in the comics and have Barry and Iris together. And holy Christ, it was a bad idea from the gate. Like, I say that because, see, here's my problem. Not only Barry was just too fixated on Iris, and it was honestly very annoying. Like even the fact that when Iris had Eddie, and if you don't know who Eddie is, he's the cop from season one, and Iris wasn't even thinking about being with Barry nor having those type of feelings towards Barry whatsoever. While Barry had the type of feelings towards her, which makes sense. He told her what's up, and then he felt better afterwards. And what I mean by felt better, I mean like he finally moved on. And I just think that once he finally moved on, they could have easily made up a whole of Barry and Caitlyn being together, which means Patty and Barry would have never happened, nor like Linda would have never happened. I think. Yeah. Linda would have never happened, and it could have just been a perfect relationship between Barry and Caitlyn. And my problem is that like they showed way too many signs that they could easily be together. Like even a time where fake Barry basically kissed Caitlyn. Caitlyn was shocked at first, but in this once Barry kissed her again, she kissed him back, and it was all like deep feelings into it. And it just pissed me off how they just didn't go on of them being together, not even once, or having like Caitlyn saying, "Oh, I like you," or Barry saying, "Oh, I like you." Like they just never had that. They like the writers just wanted them to be the bestest friends, and it just annoyed me because like it's the same way. Like here's my thing: Cisco and Caitlyn show way too many signs of them being bestest friends, while Barry and Caitlyn aren't even like that whatsoever. It's definitely much more, and you can definitely tell from like throughout the series of how Caitlyn and Cisco is, and the differences between how their relationship is and how Barry and Caitlyn's relationship is. Because for Cisco and Caitlyn is very much friendship wise, like the best friendship wise. For Barry and Caitlyn, it's like friendship wise, but then much more. But they just never decided to end up being together, nor it was never brought up in a future series or like any other Earths, and it just very annoyed me so much because like they wanted Barry and Iris to happen so bad that they rushed in through to end up happening so bad. Like my thing is, I don't think Iris really cared and really love Barry like that. I mean, I guess care, yes, but didn't really love Barry like that because, like, in season one, we obviously see that Iris is not even thinking of being with Barry whatsoever. The whole thought of Iris being with Barry didn't come across to her mind because all she wanted was Eddie. And then in season two, right after he died, it's like she didn't have those type of feelings towards Barry until he went to Earth 2. So all of a sudden, Barry decides to tell Iris that, oh, they were literally married in Earth 2. She wanted to all of a sudden had deeper feelings for Barry. Like, it's just fake. It's 100% fake. They literally decided to just rush their relationship. And once they started dating, it was pretty much boring and awkward, which makes sense because they're literally stepsister and stepbrother. And it's very, very annoying. It's truly, truly annoying. Like, I don't understand it. Like, to me, in my opinion, if, say, one of my parents died and I was living with the girl I was crushing on when I was little, I would not crush on that same girl anymore once I'm an adult. I would not. Because by that time, you know exactly how they are, who they are, because you've been living with them for so, so long. I would not be crushing on that same person anymore. Like, that's just kind of weird to me. Like, that's just me. Maybe it's just me. I wouldn't be doing that. But Barry, he did that. I guess some people are different. But anyway, yeah, I just feel like that their relationship should have just never happened. Barry and Caitlyn was literally shown way too many times that they could have been endgame. And basically, the whole Iris and Barry love is like they're making it like their love is like more powerful than the galaxy or something, or Earth or whatever. And it's honestly very, very annoying because, like, the time where Iris basically, well, didn't die but died by Barry by accident, but then she tends to just come back just by feeling a type of spark of love towards Barry. That's just fake. Like, I don't like that. I hate fake stuff like that. Like, show like real actual like stuff, not like fake fake stuff like that. That's why, like, for me, I like watching anime, especially like love anime. Well, I just got into it because, like, for me, in my opinion, it's really just showing like, oh, you wish that this could happen, but then we're living in reality, which means it doesn't necessarily happen like that whatsoever. It's like so much different. But you get the point. I just really, really hate the fact that how everything really is. It's very, very annoying. I just don't like it. I truly don't like it. But anyway, besides their whole relationship part, another thing why I hate the Flash so much is that they tried to make Barry be so, so smart, but then there are some episodes where he's just so, so dumb and it pisses me off. Like, if we're the Flash, like, say like we have the Flash's abilities, we not like we're that smart, we're scientists. We're not gonna just act dumb and decide to just not take care of stuff very simple and easy and just make things very hard for ourselves. That's exactly how the show was for Barry Allen when it comes to him being the Flash. And it annoyed me so, so much. So, so much. Like, there are moments of like, oh, Barry can't even defeat them whatsoever, like defeat the bad guys, and he literally needs his team to end up defeating the bad guys. Like, what's that episode? Oh, season 2, episode 1. That dude, like, where he feeds off of, like, I don't know, chemicals or whatever to make him stronger and bigger, and he couldn't even defeat him while he wasn't even that strong or bigger. And it just pissed me off. Like, he literally needed his team to help him out to end up defeating him, and it's honestly very, very annoying. It took him 8 seasons to end up really using his abilities without even anyone telling him to, and it's loving to see, but also I hate it so much because, like, why take him 8 seasons, which means 8 years, to have Barry Allen finally uses his abilities without being told to? Like, bro, see, season 1 and 2, I understand. But season 3, I don't think that nobody really told Barry to use his abilities, so season 3 is fine. But season 4, though, pissed me off. Season 5 pissed me off. Season 6 pissed me off. 7 pissed me off. Like, it was very, very, very annoying. And, yeah, that's just for that part. Uh, some of you say that when it comes to watching The Flash, 1 through 4 seasons are top tier the best, and you're 100% right. And you guys don't even like the rest of the seasons. And to be honest, in my opinion, my favorite season is season 3. And I'm not gonna get into that in this video. I'm gonna tell you why. And like soon. But this is just like the reasons why I hate The Flash so much. And I understood why I hate it. Season 1 was honestly perfect. Having Barry learn his abilities, Barry Allen in season 1 is literally like Andrew Garfield from Spider-Man. He's literally like that. He's super cocky because if you have speed that nobody else has, you're obviously gonna be cocky. That would be me. That would literally be me. I would be really cocky. And it was perfect. The villain was basically the person that killed his mother when he was a kid, but basically, the villain, Reverse Flash, wanted just to kill Barry Allen as a kid, and it was just really full on blowing like the whole hatred for each other, especially for Barry Allen having more hatred towards Reverse Flash, obviously, and it was just perfect. Season 2 was basically just a rehab of that, but just a different villain. The villain was Zoom, and Zoom, all he really wanted was just be the fastest, and obviously it does make sense to have a villain just wanting all the speed in the world. And yeah, but like Barry, he stopped him. So I mean, he also learned from like what was going on for how to use his abilities and everything. Season 3 was also really peak, but just a different season in my opinion. But oh, shoot, hold on, I'll be right back. I am back. Alright. Sorry for the wait. So, where did I leave off at? Chat where I left off at. Was I talking about each season? I think I was. Yeah, I think I was. Anyway, I'm gonna just go off from that. So each season, I mean, you guys say that the first 4 seasons were the best, and the rest of the seasons were wasn't really that good. And you're honestly right. You're 100% right. But when it comes to the rest of the seasons, I personally think 5 was literally fine. It was a good season, nothing too much. I feel like it was just way too long off of something that was very, very simple, which pissed me off. But the whole Cicada arc, him wanting to just kill every meta but then kill himself afterwards, just doesn't make any sense. But kill every meta does make sense. But then having a whole like shocking thing that Grace was supposed to be also a villain as well, continue on from what her uncle really did. It was shocking, but something that I feel like never should have happened. No, like seriously, like it just never should have happened. I wish that like something else happened, but that's what we got. Season 6 was honestly a fine season. I don't know why people hate it so much. The first half of the season was mostly just Barry getting ready to die for the whole crisis thing, and it was honestly great. It showed him, it really, it really just showed how Barry really evolved as a human being and a leader and a superhero all at once throughout season 6, but he didn't die. And basically just showed him like him trying to learn everything, but he was also losing his abilities, which also pissed me off. Like, see, the whole him learning everything, that makes sense. But the him losing his abilities and losing his speed, it's very just stupid. Like, every single season we have him losing his speed. Bro, why? That's another reason why I hate The Flash. Why literally every single season he's losing his powers? Something I feel like that should have never ever happened in my opinion. Such a waste of time. It just annoyed me to the max. Like, bro, let him use his abilities. Let him evolve. Like, come on. Like, him losing his abilities is very, very just dumb to me. Like, it was very whack, and I really didn't like it. What's the next thing I hate? Uh, Season 7, I really didn't like it. I put it to the worst seasons of all time. But the worst of all season of all time is season 9. Season 9 was such a season where they just straight up add for absolutely no reason. But see, in the beginning, it was going off eh. It was going off eh. But then near the end, it was starting to get good. Until they ruined it again. Like, yo. See, the whole idea of having the Legion, and if you don't know who the Legion is the OG villains, just except for DeVoe. So the OG speedsters that came by, like Reverse Flash, Zoom, Savitar, Godspeed, like those people, those like Legion, including Eddie. And the whole hatred for Eddie hating Barry is literally understandable. It's 100% understandable. I literally get it. Like, that was something I was thinking to myself, like, what if Eddie survived? Or, like, he came back? And that's exactly what happened. And I loved that from him. But then they truly just ruined the battle itself. And it just annoyed me so much. Like, how can you just kill off every single villain very easily? Godspeed, Bro literally died by what's Joe's Cecile. He literally died by Cecile. Just by I don't know, brain I don't know what she did. Reverse Flash. Bro died by Allegra. Off of what, a blast or something? He has survived way too many obstacles for him to die like that, bro. Really? Savitar. Bro straight up died by Nora. Like, do Nora even really know who Savitar really? Oh no, she does. She does know who Savitar is, which also annoyed me because I'm like, it's so crazy how she is so happy to stab Savitar, but like, does she know who he really is? See, these little questions that should be answered and should be shown in a series, but everything just was just way too quick, and it just didn't look good, and it was just very, very bad. Zoom, bro, literally died easily by his own freaking um lightning toss. That's something that he caught, and he can't do the same thing. He dies very easily by that. Barry got hit by that, and in season 2, and he literally got up like it was nothing. All of a sudden, season 9 Zoom just died from that. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's very stupid. Red Death should have never been added as a villain whatsoever, nor have the whole Batman girl just be the type of like it's out of the ordinary. It was dumb. I hated it. The only episode that was actually really, really good in season 9 was a whole recap on Barry being that guy to tell himself to don't rush in of uh seeing his mother dying. Let it happen. And you get what I'm saying. The whole recap of what happened to his mother dying and him becoming a Flash and all that, like, that recap. That's the only episode that was good. The rest was just out of place, annoying. The only good thing of those episodes was seeing Barry using his abilities. That's about it. Rather than that, it was terrible. I hated it. I hated it so, so much. Something that should have never happened. I truly hated it. So, so yeah, I mean, I could go on hours and hours just talking about the Flash, but I'm not gonna do that. I basically just said everything. I'm not gonna just digest and just say every detail of it. Um, I'm trying to work on doing a whole podcast thing, but yeah, this is honestly this video. I hope you liked the video. Subscribe, like the video, and tell me what you think in the comments. I see you next time. I guess just let me know what you want me to just talk about, how I feel either a series, movie, whatever. And yeah, peace.